YouTube, man, was good. I just want to speak on, man, what a lot of people feel. And I paid attention. And it's trusting the process. That's what a lot of people are really scared, because you think about it, when you going towards your goal or something, whatever, of course, now some people start off, some people might have some money on, some people might not have no money on going toward their goal. But I just feel like when you going towards your goals, you're gonna be by yourself. You're gonna go down that lonely path. And you putting in work every single day, 24/7. Like you just putting in the work. That's the only thing you're thinking about. You just grinding. You know, you up late nights. You up just thinking about your goals, man, making it come true. And you know, sometimes it take about years to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 5. You know. And one thing that I notice is why people give up is because they don't trust the process. Not because it's hard, they just don't trust the process. And so they basically don't have faith in themselves or God or the universe, however you want to put it. And like I say, if you don't believe me, go towards your goals. You're going to have that feeling like, damn, bro, am I going to get there? Am I going to make it? Like, damn, but I know what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you know what to do with the money, you will know exactly what you want to do with it. You know, like you'll know exactly what to do with it. But you just wait on the money to get there. You know? You just waiting on the money to get there. There's some folks out there by the window, I had to come over here, but you just waiting on the money to get there because you know what to do with it. But you know, it's taking a long time to get there. So why do people quit so fast? The money. The money don't show up when they be wanting it. But you gotta know God's timing is the perfect timing on this earth, or divine timing. It's the perfect timing on this earth. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. You thought you needed right then, then you ain't need it until you actually need it. Like, think about when you was in trouble or you was messed up or something, whatever, and then you thought that you needed it, but then when it came, you were just like, ooh, I really needed it. Divine timing, man, always perfect, man. So that's just how it is in this process, going towards your goals. Like, when it's that divine timing, it's gonna be there. Because you're gonna look back and be like, ooh, if I didn't make it, man, I'll be messed up. But you made it though, because it's in divine timing. You know what I'm saying? Your ego timing is what's gonna throw off everything. Because you want it right now, and you might mess that money up, you might mess up your opportunity, your goals, whatever, or you might throw your whole momentum off, your rhythm off. Because you want ego time. But divine timing, yeah, you're gonna develop patience, you're gonna catch a rhythm, your momentum, you're gonna catch all that. So which one you'd rather take? Your ego timing, they're gonna mess up everything, or divine time, that's gonna keep everything long and lasting. You know, so that's what you want, long and lasting. You don't want nothing short, they're gonna run out in 2 or 3 years. You want something that's long-term success, forever. You know, and I feel like a lot of people quit the process right then and there because they don't see no money, they don't see the process, like they don't see no type of progress going up. Like, they don't see none of that. It feels like it's stuck right there. You got to trust the process. And that's why a lot of people say, man, I quit. Yeah. Because I figured it out that people don't trust the process. They say they trust the process, they don't. The people who made it in life, they trust the process. The people who don't made it who ain't made it in life, they didn't trust the process. And the people that is in the process of going towards their goals, keep trusting the process. Because divine time is always the best time. You know, you might want to blow when you're 21, but the whole time you might blow up when you're 27, probably 25, 26, 29, 30, 31. You got to trust the process. You know? God work differently in everybody's life. Everybody don't come up on the same time. You know? So, this is what I'm here to tell y'all, man, because it's like life experience. Like, when I was going through that process, I'm just like, dang. You know, I'm just like, because like I said, I ain't no quitter. So I'm just like, dang, bro, I see why people like quit. Like, I see why. Because it's like, they don't see no progress. It's years, like 4, 5, 6 years. And they, you know, and you chained up the country. You doing everything you can. You're going through challenges, obstacles left and right. And you just like, dang, bro, like, because you know the money is gonna kind of save you. But it's just like what you do with it. You ain't gonna say them buy their own clothes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just waste the money like that. So that's why God gonna see, like, when God do it on divine time, he gonna, hey, what you gonna do with it? Because you're gonna be in a situation where you have to spend that money towards your goals or to get what you need to keep it going and keep going to the next level. That's why I say I choose divine time over my ego timing at all time. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think you need it, you really don't need it. But when you need it, divine time always there. So that's why I say, man, it's a life experience, man. I see why people be like, man, forget it. Yeah, bro. Because they don't trust the process. They don't stay in it long enough. They quit. I'm just looking at them. I just be, like I said, some people, man, they be talking about something. Oh, man, it's always about the money. Like, man, the money wasn't coming in fast enough. Duh, it's your goals. The money don't supposed to come in fast. A 9 to 5 month is supposed to come in fast. It's every 2 weeks or a week. It's supposed to come in fast, bro. It's supposed to, bro. Like, some people are built to go long without no money, like me. Long without no money before we start seeing some money. And some people just not built like that. So they need a little 9 to 5 to get them there. You know what I'm saying? You know? But all I'm saying is, people just don't trust the process, man. They'll tell you, I'm trusting the process. No, you're not. If you trust the process, you would have made it. You doing something a totally whole different day. I see them punching in the clock. Talking about something, man, that shit wasn't, man. That shit was too hard, man. Man, forget that. What you mean it was too hard, bro? You going towards your goals, and it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time to get towards that money. Because that's a lot of money. If you know your goal is what's going to bring you all the money, freedom, everything. A 9 to 5 ain't going to bring you all that. You might get somewhere with that, but it ain't going to bring you all that. And I see folks, man, they quit. How I know? I got family members that was good at stuff. And, bro, they just, I'm like, damn, bro, like, y'all don't want to, like, y'all don't want to cheat y'all gold? The hell y'all were doing? Like, y'all was scared to trust the process? And that's what I felt like that where things went in my family members. Like, going toward that goal, they were like, man, forget that. Shit, you gotta trust the process. That shit take too long. Hell, I need some money on that. And that's where they at now. I took that risk. I was just like, shit, I don't care how long it take me to get there. I'm finna go. I'm finna go. I know YouTube gonna be a long platform. I know it's gonna take some time to get there, but I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna trust the process. That's what I did. So I took that risk with my family members was scared to take that risk. They were scared to go long without money. They were scared to trust that process because they didn't know where they were gonna lead up to. It's just like Wizard of Oz, follow the yellow brick road. You never know where you'll go. You know what I'm saying? You never know where you'll go. But you know that you're gonna end up to your destiny. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, I just trust the process, man. Don't quit in the middle of the process. That's just like you loading up a game or something. It's taking forever to get to the 100% and you just turn it off. That's how it is, man. You talking about so you trust the process, bro. You turn the game off early. Yeah. The game was at 50%. I know it was at 50%, probably like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, but hell, if you would wait a little longer, it was gonna be at 97. But you didn't. That's how it is. This going towards your goal kind of work. If you think about it, you at 50%. You stuck there for a little minute because it loading up, you know what I'm saying? And then you decided to quit on it. When you could just kept going, and next thing you know, you at 97%, 80%, not like 98%, 99%, close to that 100. Boom, you there. Living your dream life now. So that's why I say, man, trust the process, man. I make sense, don't I? Think about it now. If you trust in the process, and like I say, if you don't play the game, whatever, when you play a game, it's loading up. Sometimes it kind of take a little long to load up. Like it'll be at, feel like I said, 50%. And then it'll be there for a minute. And then next thing start going up 60, 70, 80, 100. You know what I'm saying? That's how they towards your goal. You don't quit in the process or turn the game off when it's loading. You sit there and wait on it. Just keep doing you. Then eventually you're 100%. That's all, man. Trust the process, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm out. I love y'all.